'Cause you both touched on something I wanted to kind of go back to it is the level system. Like I think one of you brought up like the level system for RBTs and like I think Kristen, you said like, oh, that's the bare minimum. Like we should be just training like that's our field. But like I have a hot take on it because I think psychological safety and lack thereof psychological safety is actually built into that level system because I think it borders on brainwashing. Like it's basically think about it. It's basically designed to funnel, right? You're basically dismantling psychological safety with like an indoctrination of like, this is the checkbox that you need to hit. So really think about it. If you're constantly being evaluated, right? When your next pay raise is going to be, or your promotion, and if it's linked to like ticking boxes and it's like rigidly defined, like here's your level. Are you actually going to speak up if you see a protocol that doesn't make sense for a client? And are you actually going to question like an established practice? And are you actually going to admit like a mistake or some ethical concern if it means potentially failing at that level and appearing not competent? Probably not. Like that RBT is going to comply because they're basically learning that they need to perform. And in order to get that raise, in order to stay there and make more money. And
Well, and when you're only making $12 an hour, that $1 an hour raise can be super important when you think about like how much a proportionate that is to their income, how already hard it is for people to make a living wage in this field. Like $1 an hour to someone who's making 40 an hour, like they might be more in a position to feel compelled to like make a statement about something that doesn't make sense, or that maybe it's like, I know I'm supposed to check this box, but here are like the barriers that I'm encountering. But when that $1 or $2 an hour is way bigger proportionately, like that's hugely problematic. We can't expect that power dynamic to resolve itself.
yeah, I think too with like the whole level system, it then makes it takes what's the word I'm looking for, like nuance, like the nuance, art, and science of ABA. It then makes it linear and like tied to like arbitrary progression that rewards basically conforming. And I think it cultivates an environment where the right answer is the one that gets you to the next level instead, and it might not be necessarily right for the client that you're serving or ethically sound. And I think that's why you then lead to the burnout, the high turnover, and then compromise client